Hey guys, good morning. Today I have some things I want to get done and I thought I'd take you along. First thing, the first thing I have to get this last kid off to school, but then I'll start tackling some of the planty things or planty chores that I need to get done today. So first thing is this shelf is coming down finally. It feels like it hasn't been up for very long, but it also feels like it's been up forever. So behind this shelf are our doors to the screen and porch. So it'll be nice to be able to open those up again and just kind of like have that airflow, throughout the day if that's what we want to do. But it's so nice to be at the point where I can take down the seed starting stuff, because this year I'm planning on getting my setup going down in the basement for next year. So I'm gonna get at least 1 to 2 more of these shelves and then get more of the shop lights from Walmart. This shelf I actually got from Lowe's, and I'm gonna see if they have any more. This will be gradual this year, because this stuff is, buying it all together is very expensive for me. So it'll be like a gradual, like, I got the shelf, now let me grab the lights. The lights were like less than 20 bucks each. I think most I paid for one was like 15. So those are pretty cheap, but still if you buy it in a big bunch, it's expensive. So it'll be gradual. It'll be starting from now until the next seed starting season next year. I'll be preparing a new space. Our basement flooded last August, and it's the second or third flood that we've had since we lived here. So we're not going to be putting any more carpet or getting anything installed in the flooring. We are just going to fix the drywall that's down there. We have it up. We just need to I don't know what it's called, spackling, or filling in the gaps between, because there's 2 pieces. They're like this, so we just have to fill the gap between that, and then it's done. And then we'll probably paint, and then that's it for that. So I'm gonna set up my seed starting everything down there, get some grow lights, even like outside of the shelves. I want grow light areas for the larger containers, to have a place like the cannas and elephant ears will have a place down there. So it's very exciting for me. That means that I can have free space in my living room and my dining room and my other rooms to not have plants everywhere. So anyways, let's get started. We're going to be cleaning the chicken coop. I'm going to show you guys the new bed that I created a year or 2 ago that I'm just now planting. So I want to show you guys what I've planted in there, and then we'll probably do a little walk around, and then probably plant a few more things today. And I don't know if I mentioned cleaning the chicken coop, so that's something that will get done today. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this day started. Okay, so how precious is he? My little rooster is crowing. He's so cute. It's the naked neck satin rooster. He actually is going to be going to a new home very soon. I put him on Facebook in one of the chicken groups, and someone wants to pick him up. So we have 3 roosters, and we're going to keep one, but then the other 2 we're going to rehome. But I'm waiting until they crow before I send them away, just in case they are hens. Even though I had them feather sexed a couple months ago, I just want to make double confirm, okay, that's a rooster, he can go to a new home. But he's a really sweet rooster. When you pick him up, he's very gentle when held. He used to snuggle under my neck, like he was so sweet. But he does not like if you come at him like with your hands like this. But if you like come and pet his back, you know, and you're very calm with your movement, he's fine. He's fine. He's sweet. You can hold him and he will relax in your arms. Like, he's such a nice little bird. And all chickens peck. So yeah, he's a good, someone will be getting a really good little bird. He's really sweet. So this is our back door. Here are just the start of the seedlings. I've got to plant this herb bed here soon. I've got to plant this gothic planter. That's what I've been calling it, because it's like kind of gothic-y looking. It hangs back over there by the chicken coop. I've got these cola seedlings, peppers, all kinds of stuff going here. But I'm just going to give you like the brief overview of all the trays that have to get planted. My cannas are out. They look amazing. We've got seedling trays here. I've got my begonias, geraniums. Seedlings started here. I think this is Thyme and Dusty Miller. Snapdragons need to get in. Sweet potato vines. All of these things are herbs, flowers. We've got things in the greenhouse that are going, that need to get planted. I'm so excited. I've got my climbing roses that need to get planted somewhere. I'm just so indecisive of where I want them to go. But yeah, so we got this, all these seedlings over here. I've got all these pots right here that are ready. I just need to fill them with soil and plants. But I'm just very indecisive of where I want stuff to go right now. So I've got to get up in that cut flower garden and get it ready for planting. I need to get some fertilizer to put in the holes when I'm digging and planting. So there's a lot that still needs to be done. And it's just me working on it, so it's gonna take a while. I have been running out of energy just planting and digging and preparing, so it'll get done when it gets done, I guess. I'd like to get this greenhouse down probably in the next few days. As I'm planting and moving stuff out, taking things out, I will definitely move it back up to the garage. We don't take it apart, we just pick it up. It's very light. We just pick it up and put it straight into the garage. My bananas are coming back to life. So excited. I gotta get the bananas in the ground too. They're gonna have a spot in ground this year. We also have some fencing that we need to get put up, and all my fence panels are out there at the front. And we want to put the fence, we're going to start on this side, putting the fence over here to give some privacy, and then eventually we'll work our way back there. And I'm doing it the most crazy cheap, I don't even know if it's going to work, but it's exactly how the fence was put up when we moved here. So they have the fence panels, and then they used T-posts to put it up, and it is the cheapest way that I could find to put a fence up, because I can't pay $5,000 to put in a fence right now. So we're gonna do it the inexpensive way, and hopefully it doesn't look awful, but that's always a risk. So much. So right now I'm going to show you the plants that I planted yesterday. So I planted one of these apple, I think it's the Dolce Apple Twist from Proven Winners, Heuchera, because I already had some of the chartreuse, yellowy, bright Heuchera, so I decided to put those here. These are from a clearance haul. These two are hydrangea. And I leave the tag so I know. Oh, this is Tidbit, but these two are, this one and this one are different. And I'll have to put the name up. I didn't keep those tags for some reason. But, so, this hydrangea, And then 3 more going down are the same hydrangeas, and they have a very pretty rosy colored flower. They're beautiful. They're by Proven Winners. So I planted phlox here, there, and then there's a phlox here that I planted. I've got a Pugster Pinker butterfly bush there. I planted one of the Dolce Apple Twist heuchera there. So these little shrubs are super cute. I'll put their name on the screen. They are, I planted these here last year in a tiny hedge, kind of to offset this big boxwood hedge here. I wanted to do something a little bit smaller on this side, but I'm thinking about putting boxwoods back between these 2 windows here, a tiny hedge there. This is one of the heuchera I grew from seed, looking amazing. A hydrangea, Dolce Apple Twist, hydrangea, Dolce Apple Twist, and another hydrangea. Here are my spring containers right here. And I actually found these 2 cute little pineapples from the thrift store. So cute. I can even show you how much they were, because you know they write on the bottom of their stuff. $2.99. Super cute. I wish they were a little bit taller, but I like that they can just sit on these steps like this. These 2 pots here have begonias in them, mainly begonias. There was one year where I had begonias planted in those containers there, and they trailed out so beautifully. They got so heavy they ended up breaking, but I kind of want that same look here. So I planted the same begonias, and I'm hoping for a trailing effect over here. And then I planted some of the begonias that I started from seed also in these pots. Here is a blue fescue, and then here's one of my begonias from seed. He's gorgeous. Some colas, and then fern in this pot. Those are my spring containers. It's early mornings. We have east facing light in the morning, so that's why you get those kind of shadows going that way. Another of my spring containers. Beautiful. These flowers have not stopped blooming. These ones are kind of petering out, and then the phlox is petering out. But once I'm done with the spring containers, all of these plants will be taken out and planted either in this bed or this bed here, which I'm still working on raking that bed. So I've got lots of stuff in here that I planted. Let me go this way. I can show you guys. So right here I planted some astilbe ferns. It looks very sparse still. We've got bleeding hearts, heuchera I grew from seed. I've been transplanting hosta in here. We've got lungwort in here, columbine, lupins. So many things in this bed, and it's still so much more to fill, because this is a ginormous bed. So just take a look at this. Yeah, still more spaces to fill. So much more space. And then I have to fill the urn planter right there, but I like the way things are coming along. So let's walk this way. My alliums are starting to wake up. Not wake up, but bloom. Here's one that's more in bloom. This side is doing really well. I've got some geraniums blooming. I've got to get a new timer for my drip irrigation, because I did not read the packaging, and you are not supposed to store it in 35 degrees or colder. And mine was in my garage, which gets really cold, like freezing. So I have to buy another one. I'm gonna check Walmart here soon because I want to get my drip irrigation going. Here goes my hosta troughs. Gorgeous. Still haven't put up this yet, but here soon. Hostas over here. I want to plant some other things in with these hostas just to break up the monotony of hosta. There is Virginia over there, but it's not doing good. It's kind of, I think I might have killed it because it was a transplant and then it didn't get much water after it was transplanted, so it didn't really get to establish. So yesterday I worked on this path, just kind of edging it up, pulling weeds. I'm gonna plant much more in here this year. Definitely want to put some annuals in for lots of color, but I also want to get some shrubs for out this way, especially shrubs that deer hate, and just kind of put it over here in that spot, and then in between kind of pack it with like colorful perennials, and then edge it with beautiful flowering annuals. My clematis is getting ready to bloom. It's beautiful. I love how it's just taken over this trellis. But it won't, like, it doesn't go to this side. I don't know why. Every year it kind of stays right there, and I think it probably has to do with the sun. So I've got two things on this arbor. I've got Clematis Midori here, and then I have a climbing rose. I actually planted this with you guys in a video. I don't exactly remember the name right now, but it is a really pretty purpley pink flower. It's beautiful. The garden's looking so nice right now. Getting ready to fill this bed here soon so I can plant some potatoes. My potatoes probably should have been in the ground a couple weeks ago, but it was rainy and cold a couple weeks ago for us. So pretty. These are this is my pot graveyard where I need to come and fill these up with stuff. My climbing hydrangea is doing so good. I don't know if I'm gonna get blooms this year. I feel like it should have already started budding up, and I haven't seen any buds on it. But it's beautiful. It's doing really good. Chicken's gonna get their both coops cleaned. Both in dire need. So I have a few lungwort plants back here that I placed yesterday that I need to get planted in. I have one there. One here. Right there. And then I have this spirea that I need to get planted. And then this last lungwort that I need to get planted in today. So that one right there is a rooster, and he just started crowing, which you guys know now, but he's gonna be going to a new home. And then I have a black frizzle in there that's gonna be going to a new home as well. As soon as he crows, I need to hear the crow just to confirm. But this one right here, this is Toasty, he's staying. And this one is, I've been calling her Powder Puff Girl. Toasty! He's trouble. But Powder Puff Girl right there, she's staying unless she crows. And then we have little Miss Henrietta in there. And little Henrietta has a leg issue. We've been trying to fix it, but she gets around. She's perfectly healthy. She eats, drinks, moves around. The only thing is when she's out here with the rest of them, she gets picked on. So we keep her in there, keep her close to her hatchmates, and she's fine. They only come out for a couple times during the day, just when I'm out and can keep an eye on them. Otherwise, they're in here, and they actually sometimes like prefer to be in there because they like to be near their food and water. They have food and water out here, but this is where they like to be. They're just more comfortable there. Yeah, tiny one. So I love having nasturtiums in the garden. I plant nasturtiums every year. I start nasturtiums from seed early, and then I also start some directly in the garden. So I've got a few packs of these, and I'm going to plant them right on the corners of my raised beds because I love when they pour over the side of a pot, a raised bed, anything. So let's go ahead and get these planted. So yesterday I was going to test my drip irrigation, and I turned on my system, and the timer that hooks to the faucet started spraying water everywhere. And then I realized that I was not supposed to leave it out all winter long, and I disconnected it, but I put it in my garage, but my garage is not heated, so it got, you know, below freezing down there. But before I realized that I needed a new timer, I ordered some new parts because I'm going to be expanding my drip irrigation this year. So I got some stuff from Amazon. Let me see. These two things. These better be what I think they are, because let me see. Come on, buddy. All right. Yes. So these are, I don't even know, these don't even look the right size. They don't even look like they're the right size. So these are how you close off a line, a drip line. So you put one end inside, and then you fold it back through here to pinch off the line. I needed these for 1/2 inch drip irrigation tubing. These look so small because the problem is mine wouldn't, the ones I had wouldn't fit through here. So let me see. There's 2 boxes, which I don't remember ordering this many. Might have to return these. Same size. So let me just check my lines and see if these will fit. I don't think they will. It looks so small. Someone loves some Carrie Underwood. Okay, so I just checked it. It does fit. So perfect. Here are the ones I had before, and they look virtually the same size, but for some reason my tubing wouldn't fit into this. I don't know what the difference is. This one might be just slightly bigger. So I just got delivered a really fun package, and I'm going to open it with you guys. So let's go open it. Let's go see what's in the box. Okay, let me show you. It's plants! Woohoo! So this is the box. Let's go ahead and open it and see what's inside. This is from Proven Winners. Yeehaw! Alrighty. Ooh. So let's take a look here. Ooh, some pretty things. Start over here. These are Super Bells Pomegranate Punch. Ooh, those are going to be stunning. So I have 1. Make sure they're all the same. Gorgeous. 2, 3. Is that the same? Making sure they're all the same. Beautiful. And then this right here, I grew this last year too. So gorgeous. Sedona Sunset Colas. Beautiful. And this, I mean, it gets just this dark. This is kind of light for it, but with the sun, it does darken up, and it is so beautiful. So, so beautiful. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then over here, let's see what we got in this one. Come on. Tag doesn't want to come off. Persimmon. So beautiful. Super Tunia. Got one there. One here. And then we've got another here. And then this last one here is also, and this last one here is also a persimmon. And then we've got, so right here are my cannas that I ordered. Toucan coral, toucan coral. And then this one here, this one got knocked over, but this is also should be a toucan coral. Beautiful. This, what is this? Oh, 3 toucan corals. So beautiful. Let me see. Let me make sure on the tag that this one is toucan coral. Come on, buddy. Yes. All right, so let's go ahead and take these plants out of the box. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little different than what I normally do. A little bit longer, I guess. But let me know what you guys think about these new Proven Winners plants and anything else that's going on in the garden here. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!